out.
Even on a rainy day,
Wow, look at that one.
wearing faded colors and clouded glass,
It's really our logo. It's our trademark.
they stir something reverent in us.
Iowa's cathedrals, I think.
Respect for an expired time,
There just isn't that many of them around anymore.
one that so many of us have in common.
Most people in Iowa are only a generation or two away from the farm.
And maybe therein lies the root of our attraction. In a classic barn, we see more than the striking union of form and function. We see a bit of ourselves.
It was in my family for 100 years or whatever, and I wanted to get it right.
It's been 20 years since Craig Fonts reacquired his great-grandfather's farm in State Center.
He kind of went overboard when he built this barn, to say the least.
Today, the four-gabled barn with a 10-by-10 cupola on top is one of the most striking in Iowa. But in 1994,
This whole roof here was completely rotted.
he had a few thousand of his own dollars, but needed far more than that. Up the road in Story County,
We thought all our neighbors and stuff would think we were crazy.
the Handsakers took on a project with a $70,000 price tag, but only a sentimental value.
It was something that we could do to keep the history of the farm here.
Everything from the foundation to the roof was replaced, and the one-of-a-kind Handsaker barn was 123 years young again.
And we could put our grant on top of it.
These restorations are two of the many that have been made possible by grants from the Iowa Barn Foundation, a nonprofit group that has been working to save classic barns for the last 17 years.
What we look for are barns where the restoration is feasible.
The Barn Foundation meets twice a year to sort through a pile of applications from owners who'd like advice and financial help in restoring their old barns.
If somebody has a barn that's in fair condition but needs some roof work, foundation work, some siding work, windows work, generally the total project will be $30,000 to $40,000.
The foundation often foots about half that bill. The catch is the barn needs to continue to serve some agricultural purpose. Mindy Heyman's giant dairy barn in Grundy Center doesn't have any cows,
Come here, buddy. Come here, sweetie.
but it does have Tyler.
There he is. Come see me. He was a wedding gift. I've had him almost 24 years now.
Inside, the Heyman barn is a time warp. Hand-hewn wood as solid as the day the nails were driven into it.
And a barn like this is never going to be built today.
Unfortunately, it needed to be fixed today, and work began with a gigantic new roof.
We can't thank the Iowa Barn Foundation enough because we could not have roofed this structure on our own without the support from a foundation and without their help.
The Tweet Barn in Story County got a shake roof thanks to the foundation. Its unique curved shape and innovative windows helped it get selected. Shape will also be the deciding factor for the Dobbin Round Barn in Marshall County when it gets restored in the near future. Inside, it's so intact, it seems like time was frozen in the moment and then forever left behind. The foundation will work hard to preserve this place and to seek out many others that are still out there before it's too late.
You can drive on the gravel roads and you can see them falling.
Now's the hour. We need to give them help right away.
Preserving a symbol of what got us here.
I love what they stand for and the message that they can deliver even in a drive-by moment.
Letting the work of our ancestors survive to teach our children.
If you think about it, when you go through life, what you leave behind is really what represents you.
Allowing them to shelter against 1,000 more rainstorms.
And if we would tear down all these structures, we would lose what that generation had built their entire lifetime.
Prolonging their pose in the Iowa sunset. That is a gesture as grand as they are. Worthy of an Iowa icon. Andy Fales, Channel 13 News.